One. Yo. Slow budget. Once again. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Today's date is March 20th, 2023, and it is a Monday. Man, spring break is over for my kids. They're in school. It's just completely messed up my whole time inner clock working. I actually thought Saturday when I woke up, I actually thought it was Sunday. And for half the day, I really thought it was Sunday. So it's completely messed me up. But kids are back in school. It's a Monday. The year is moving very, very quick. Man, this weekend was a great weekend for sports. If you love sports, there was nothing better. You have the NCAA college tournament basketball going on. You got the NCAA wrestling tournament went on. There was UFC. There was the World Baseball Classic. Man, it was just a crazy, crazy weekend. We had fun watching just the wrestling tournament. Started Thursday, Friday, ended Saturday. Man, there was some big upset. Biggest upset, Spencer Lee. Now, if you don't know who Spencer Lee is, this guy was going for his fourth straight national championship for wrestling. And he ended up losing. And him losing, he lost to the 4 seed, was basically like the dream team losing to just a regular NBA team. Yeah, it could happen, but more than likely it's never going to happen. That's what the dream team's about. You know what I mean? So him losing was just crazy. I mean, me and my son were just like in awe, as the rest of the wrestling fans were. I mean, there's a video of his mom crushing her glasses when he lost. Yeah, it was just crazy. And then that guy ended up losing. The guy that beat him ended up coming in second. So yeah, he got a lot of flack for he pulled out of the tournament right after that loss because he said, risking injury and all that is worth it for a championship, not worth it for 6th place. So, or 3rd place, whatever he would have got. So he pulled out of the tournament. He got a lot of flack for that. But at the end of the day, he has to do what's right for him. That's almost like when we forfeited our last match at that one tournament for Rocky. It was the risk of injury wasn't worth it for a 6th place medal for a 5th place medal when he already had 5th and 6th locked up. So then, RBY, our local wrestler from Tucson, was going for his 3rd straight wrestling title, and he ended up losing. Man, it hurt just watching it because you see these guys when they were kids wrestling all the way in through like high school and then college, and so him losing was pretty rough. So let's see what else was going on. Man, NCAA tournament, a lot of upsets, crazy upsets. My bracket is just, they say bracket busters. My bracket's been gone. I mean, there's 16 teams left. The most possible wins I could have are 4. So, yeah, imagine those 4 win and keep going on and I at least get some points. But the odds of that, yeah. I picked too many upsets early in the first round that just didn't happen. So, I think out of the first round, I had 16 out of 32 wins. I was already half. I think Rocky had like 22 out of 32. And then even my cousin, he only missed like 2 the first round. So, but mine, yeah. I have UCLA still winning it all. So, I mean, there's a slight chance I could pick the winner, but odds are I'm not going to get that many more points. So, but there was a lot of good college games. My team Pitt lost also to Xavier. I had picked at least upsetting Xavier, but didn't happen. Let's see whatever. UFC was pretty good. Justin Gate, the local. Well, I say local Safford. I mean, it's not super local, but it's still local. Safford's in our division here for the high school, so I still say local, but he ended up winning the human highlight film. Justin Gaethje, he had a good win. I won some money on him. And what's funny, I didn't bet a lot this weekend, but I did bet some. I'm up ahead a little, so I put a parlay in with Gaethje and Usman, because I thought Usman was gonna come out killing the guy. So when Gaethje won, I'm like, all right, I'm already 2.5 times my money. A chance to quadruple it because it was like 4-1 odds on my parlay. But then once Usman started fighting, I was like, oh man, this dude's landing a lot of kicks. So they offered me a cash out. And I took it. Luckily I did because Usman ended up losing, so I still won money on that. Then the World Baseball Classic was exciting. Man, I think it was Saturday's game. Mexico went down 4-0. And we had to turn it to the wrestling. And Rock was like, "Man, we're probably gonna miss one of the greatest comebacks by Mexico." And then, sure enough, what happened? Mexico came back and won. Crazy. And then yesterday's game, U.S. was playing. Who did they play last night? Oh, Cuba, and they were like 4-1 favorites. So like you can't really put money on that because like every $4 you put is to win $2. So I mean $1. So it's like, man, I told my son, well, let's see what anything happens. So what happened was Cuba got off to a 1-0 lead, had the bases loaded. So all of a sudden it was like even money for US. So I put money on it. And it could have backfired. U.S. ended up getting out of that jam, but if Cuba would have hit a home run and U.S. would have went down 4-5-0, it would have been harder. But U.S. got out of it, and next you know, boom, the odds shot up back for U.S., and I was able to put money on even money. And my son missed that. I was like, oh, it's too late, son. I was talking to my son, Jane, it's too late. The odds are going back up. USA got out of that jam. So he ended up putting money on the over. Started off at like 10.5, and I think he got 11.5. Well, USA killed him 14-2. So we both ended up winning money on that game. But it was fun. And then even in between like games and this and that, me and my son watched the UFC, the Ultimate Fighter, pretty much all weekend. And then there was one movie we watched, Only the Strong. I don't know if you remember this movie. It's about capoeira, that banana way, banana, and their fighting movie. And then something weird happened on my phone. And I always used to joke, oh, my FBI agent's busy or my FBI agent's working overtime. So we're watching this movie about capoeira. Didn't put nothing on my phone about it. All of a sudden, an ad pops up for Tucson Capoeira School. I'm like, damn. So how there are mics in your phone. They are listening. I mean, how else can you explain that? Never, ever even put the word capoeira or the movie or Googled it or anything. And all of a sudden, we're watching a movie about capoeira, and an ad pops up on my Facebook about capoeira in Tucson. Yeah, that's just weird. I mean, it's happened before. Like I'll go into the store, I bump into someone I haven't seen in a long time. Come to the shop, look at my phone. People you might know. All of a sudden, their picture and their Facebook profile is on Facebook right away. So I know they say phones kind of connect to each other. So I don't know if Rocky Googled the movie on his phone, and somehow since my phone was near his, yeah. So I mean, there's something up with this technology. There has to be, because there's no other explanation on that. So that I thought that was just a crazy incident that happened this weekend. Yesterday, got to spend some time with the fam bam. It was my bonus granddaughter's birthday party. Sophia turned 8. So had fun, anytime I get the chance to spend good time with the family, eat, it is always a good time. Got to see my granddaughter again. I mean, I love watching her, but oh my gosh, she has my daughter Jasmine's attitude. She got mad a few times. I'm trying to save her. She's in her high chair eating, and she goes to stand up in it. So I'm like, no, and I put her feet down. Oh my gosh, she gets mad and starts yelling at me, yelling at her dad. And like, look what Grandpa did. He made me be safe. So it was a good fun weekend all around. Good fun week with the kids. So I'm gonna get back to business. I got a lot of stuff to do today. Luckily, I left the party for a few hours yesterday and came to the shop and got a lot of packages done. But I got a lot more packages to do. Got to get ready for some more card sales. So you know what? I hope you guys have a great weekend. A great week. My bad. Just remember, Wednesday on my 50th show, I'll be giving away some money. All you got to do is listen and text me or message me a certain phrase I'm going to come up with. And I'll put you guys in a randomizer and someone's going to win $20. Yeah, like I said, it's not a lot, but it's something. Just giving back. All right, guys. You guys have a great Monday, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Burn one. Yo. Low budget. Once again.